Hello guys, and welcome to the League of Legends. Today we are playing as ADC Jinx, simply because nobody voted and it was up to me, and I decided since last week when we were going for ADC votes, Jinx was tied with Vayne, and since I did the Vayne video, I thought, oh, this week I'd do Jinx, since of course nobody voted. Okay, and by the way guys, just a quick heads up, if you guys haven't seen it, the newest champion has just been revealed. I can't remember his name for the life of me because I only took a quick glance at it, but I think it's Ta Kalum or something similar, and it's actually amazing looking. But, you know, I'm going to quickly go, before I get more into that, I'm going to go over the champions. Support Morgana, Top Gnar, Jungle Gragas, what we did last week, I believe. Mid, Malzahar, and ADC Jinx, and they have ADC Kalista, Support Alistar, Top Xin Sao, Jungle Kha'Zix, and Mid Karthus. So we're going to have to look out for Mid Karthus. He's going to be able to take us down if we're low, no matter where he is on the map, which is always a dangerous thing. And by the way, we're using Mafia Jinx, which, as I've stated before, and I'll state it again a million times, because it's my favorite skin, and I love it. I love it. Only was the 4 skins she came out with, and it's just perfect in my opinion. I really love it. And when this skin came out last year, I was actually in my English class. We were reading The Great Gatsby, and I don't know, she reminded me of Daisy just because that was the kind of what we were learning about. She makes me think of The Great Gatsby, and I just really love the Flapper Gold design on her. I feel like it's a really amazing skin. I love how it changes her W, how it changes pretty much a few of her skills as well, and abilities, and makes them look different. It changes to her dance, and it changes to her recall. I find it like a really cool skin, and I love it a lot. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm not using the Fireworks Jinx skin, because I know that is a fairly popular skin. I mean, I do like it too a lot, because what someone did mention about it was it looks like kind of like American Jake Long, the American Dragon Jake Long, which was a cartoon I really did enjoy as when I was younger. So I have to say, I'm really glad to be able to see it, you know? I mean, memories, guys, childhood memories, but, you know, this skin still takes the cake as my favorite, to be 100% honest. But, you know, you guys should tell me your favorites in the comments down below. What's your favorite Jinx skin out at the moment? That's pretty, I'm pretty interested to see what you guys think. See which ones you agree with me, and which ones of you don't. Just gonna get off some poke here, since Jinx is amazing at getting auto attack poke off, simply because she gets such a great ramping up her Q when in her minigun form. You ramp up your auto attacks pretty strongly, so it's pretty good to try to use it to poke your opponents. Though you can also get increased range from your rocket forms as well. So if you wanna get off that last bit of poke as they get away, you know, always kind of switch your rocket form, and it's also good to kind of just throw out when you can get off some damage. I'm gonna wait for the cannon to get a bit low. Come on, okay, good. I was a little afraid that I was gonna miss it. Though the rockets do take up mana, even though they are very useful. Though I particularly prefer them when I actually do like them a lot. Let's see, did he stick around? Maybe he's coming behind. That's the one thing that you gotta kind of watch out for with Kha'Zix. He can be unpredictable with his leaping ability. Kind of gives him the capability to be kind of little sneaky. You don't want that. Sadly, you know, I meant to get off an auto attack before getting hit, but you know, whatever, guys. I feel like this is gonna be a really good kind of fight for us if we do get into one, because we should be able to really take her out. By the way, even this changes, even her E changes, which I think is cool. And I do love the animation on her W. Cook. Take down a giant cook. Yeah, it's kind of, I always find it hard to farm under tower. But you know, switch your rocket form for a bit of extra damage and you're all good. If you guys, the one thing I'm focusing on is how low on mana Kalista is. Meaning, you know, I'm not too afraid of her, and if she does pick a fight with us, it's going to be a little tough. Just gonna take off a bit, just take a bit off of her. But you know, I did take a lot of damage myself, so gotta be careful there. Let's let the canyon become a bit low before we try to take it out. And it's no problem, because we have the Doran's Blade, which is actually now gives quite a bit of lifesteal. I don't think it used to. I think before it didn't give lifesteal, but now that it does, you know, you gotta make use of it. The biggest item to get the most like burst damage on is a W. The problem is, even if you don't hit it, it's kind of since it's a skill shot, it's not always the most reliable form of damage. But you know, if you can get it off, it's gonna be quite a bit of damage. So I'm gonna level up that now. Let's see if I can't just get some damage out here. Pull off some, and it seems like Grog is coming bot lane, so I'm gonna not push so much, but try to just farm behind. Especially that's gonna be easy with how greedily the Callista's pushing. It should be easy to get off the gank for the Grogis, but you know I have to try to be in position still to get off that gank. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that in front of us. Should be able to get her here. And gonna let my attacks ramp up. Sadly, you know, I don't know if we'll be able to get her simply because Alistar has such great crowd control. But hopefully, with me and Grox's combined slows, we should be able to get something down. The one thing I am afraid of is Kha'Zix jumping in on me, because we all know that wouldn't turn out too great. So I'm gonna back off as soon as I can and recall, perhaps get a pickaxe. Simply, I'm too low to kind of contest anything now or try to farm, especially because Kha'Zix. If you know about Kha'Zix, he has his jump, which once he jumps on you and takes you down, it's pretty much done. And since I can't really go, I was thinking about getting the pickaxe, but I'm going to go for more of a sustain build. Yeah, I don't have enough time to wait for a boot, so I'm going to get some wards, simply because as an immobile champion like Jinx, you kind of can't let the enemy get you. And, you know, spending a little bit of money on wards to help your support, who only can put down 3 wards at a time, get some wards down, I'm going to say that's going to be very useful. And we're going to become much stronger once we get our ultimate, because Callista was pretty low. If we could have gotten off our ultimate, that would have been a surefire kill. But you gotta aim it correctly, and it is a real game changer. Unlike Karthus's ult, by the way, who just channels and hits everyone on the map, it's a skill shot, but if it has the same amount of range, so you kind of gotta use it a bit more cautiously in case you do miss. But you know, it's always gonna be something that's cool to have. Okay, yeah, someone on our team's about to die. Oh no, never mind. I guess, you know, Grog had enough health to survive it, which is always a nice thing to hear. Good thing. Okay, I don't know. I guess, you know, our Groggies might be a little bit mad with our team's Gnar. Don't know why though, for the life of me. Gonna switch to my minigun. Nope, not fast enough by just a small margin. And I missed most of those minions, and I am somewhat falling behind, but you know, not too bad. I mean, Jinx, I said, is a farm-orienting champion, so it shouldn't be too much of a big deal to let my farm fall a bit, because I feel like I could definitely go ahead and continue on getting a lot of farm. Gonna throw out my Chompers there just in case she kind of wants to come in, and sadly, okay, good. I was afraid she was gonna go try to get some poke off with me with her E, since she did have a few stacks on me and she could have popped it, but it seems like she was merciful on our souls. Whatever. And the thing is with Callista, sadly, she's hard to gank, as you guys saw her ghoul going back and forth. Okay, wow, she's level 6 already, so we should be a bit careful around her. But whatever, we have now level 6 ourselves. So let's see if we can't get off a random snipe. Okay, good. I mean, we didn't hit Callista, but we did get Alistar, and that was a good chunk of damage. So it's going to be pretty nice. Oh yeah, she actually jumped right into it. So actually, I'm just going to switch my rockets, see if I can get some range poke off. Just going to actually get out of there, flash out. We don't want Alistar to get us. Gonna run out of mana just before we plan to use our ultimate on the Alistar. So I don't think we'll be able to get him, and it would be a little foolish to get too close to the bush if he does jump on us. That's a watery grave, my buds. Gonna miss the cannon, I guess, but you know, I'm gonna use the minions, auto attack them instead of focusing on getting farm. I'm gonna see if I can't just, you know, use them to get my health back. Ugh. Got that. This is a pain, simply because, you know, it's hard to get all that farm, especially on the tower. Let's see if we can get some wards out in our own area to kind of get some protection. But you guys see, like, going for lifesteal really did help us in the end. Gave us enough sustain to kind of just get back in so we don't have to go back. So we can continue getting gold and building towards our Blade of the Rune King. Okay, so let's see. She was 49 last time we saw her, but it seems like she might have backed. Yep, she and the other seem to have backed. Okay, yeah, she was going to ward that. I was thinking about warding it if she didn't ward it, but it looks like she warded it. Let's see. She's almost level 6, which once Morgana becomes level 6, that's a power spike, of course. Let's go ahead and throw out a rocket, do some area of effect damage before going back into our minigun form and taking out the cannon minion. Oh, what? That was a little sudden, but you know. Okay, she's going to get hit by it, of course, so that's pretty good. And it seems like Gragas was going towards the dragon, but it seems that maybe, just maybe, they might be going for the Karthus. So let's see if we can't offer a little bit of our own existence. Though, let's check for a ward, actually. Make sure our friend Groggy here isn't standing on a ward. And maybe going for the dragon would be the best option here, though he might be going straight for bot lane. So, I don't know. We might be able to get the Ollie Star out if the Grog uses his ultimate. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's doing that, and I'd say Morgana should probably get out of there. Gonna go ahead and snare her. Let's see if me and the... Okay, Grog is going straight for the Ollie Star to protect the Morgana, which is a pretty nice thing to do. I was thinking, though, we might be able to take the Callista, me and him. Okay. Oh, wow. Morgana, don't die, please. Okay, that's good. We didn't want to let some kills go to the enemy's Karthus, but, you know, whatever. That's good. We do have the health kind of sustained, so I'm going to say Morgana, he wants Morgana to fall back. So I'm going to say we're going to probably get some farm down. And it seems like the Gragas is going to help us kind of push our lane a bit and keep pressure on the enemy team now that my support is gone. That was a little concerning because, I mean, if they did turn on me and get me caught out, I was probably done for, as you guys could probably tell. So I'm going to just leave. I'm hoping maybe we could go for Dragon. I'm going to just do like that to show like the question mark. See if he wants to do that. Yep, Dragon's good. It's still here, and Xin Sao is in the top lane. Bot lane might come to try to help them, but it doesn't look like it. It seems like they're more or less focusing on farming. Of course, I'm falling behind on farm, but getting that early Dragon would be very beneficial. It seems like they're actually taking the opportunity to back since they did push to our turret. So they should be 100% free, which is going to be pretty nice. And now, I didn't mean to do that, I guess. Let's go ahead and take some of that out. And he's been just taken out. I'd say we should aim for the Callista. But it seems like he's going for the Gragas, so let's try to protect our friend here. Oh, what? We ran out of mana for our ultimate. Come in! I think she meant come on. I was trying to save the Gragas' life. Jinx. Don't get mad at me. I was just trying to be a good sport. I wanted to help Gragas. I know, and you did an amazing job. And you did an amazing job. She's getting mad at me, guys. I don't know what to do. My self-esteem is going down the toilet, guys. I mean, she did an amazing job, and if I was paying more attention, but I was afraid for the Gragas' life, and I kind of ignored the Callista, because I'm like, oh, Gragas is in danger. I think that was a nice thing to do, and I hope you guys think so, too. And I mean, like, sometimes, you know, not getting the kill may hurt a bit, but, you know, you gotta see that this is a team game, and I kind of want to be a good teammate rather than a very wealthy murderer. You know what I mean, guys? And I mean, if we almost got her once, we could probably almost get her twice. What? Okay, that should be pretty good chain CC. Though sadly, I don't think I will be able to kill her, but we did enough damage to kind of force her to back off. Kha'Zix is probably back up. I wonder if he's going to think about coming bot. We probably should have switched to my rockets to get some poke off on her, but I was kind of thinking that, you know, I'd get an auto attack, but she jumped back a little too fast. Thanks, Alista. Just heal those minions up for me so that my minions themselves can't kill them. Come on, rocket, do something right. Trajectory, trajectory, trajectory. Ah! Ah, that was close, guys. That was actually pretty close. I wonder if... Oh, don't go ... on me. That was pretty close. This Morgana's very, testy. That was close enough, guys. I was hoping he'd walk into it. Just a little bit closer, guys. Just a little bit closer. You guys, if you were my support, would you get mad at me if I missed that? I mean, that was pretty close considering I didn't know he could still move. Like, it's hard to get off the Jinx's ult simply because sometimes it's just a little difficult to aim it properly. And she's sending off her little spirit friend after me to try to beat me up. But you know, whatever, guys. We're gonna continue farming. We actually kind of are getting pretty far behind, actually. Like, come on, Morgana, we'll do this for you. It's for you. Oh wow, and here's Alistar. Aw, he didn't get hit by our thing, but let's slow him down a few. And he has no mana, so we should probably be able to get him. And I'm actually going to switch to my minigun, just so I have enough mana for my next move. Oh, well, I was hoping to get off my W on him, but you know, that's a good job. That was a pretty nice job there. Morgana, you're an amazing support. I know I called you a bit testy before, but I mean, you gotta be patient with me. I'm not the biggest ADC player, you know what I mean, guys? You guys don't see... I mean, I play ADC once, pretty much once a week, or about almost once a week, because of recording, guys. But I mean, like, that doesn't mean I'm good. You guys have seen in person, just... I mean, well, not in person, but you guys have seen just how horrible I could be. You know? Okay, Xin Sao's coming towards the bot lane. And I think we saw someone else near the Gruggy. So he should be fine with jumping over the wall. And if the Xin Sao did by chance try to follow... Okay, come on, one auto attack! Okay, I wanted to get the kill, but sadly we couldn't, so let's see if we can't go after the Alistar. He should be pretty well off in the stun. And there's our friend the Kurthus. And if the wolves aren't there, which they were, I was going to say we should probably have been able to get him. Dang you wolves. And Malzahar is fighting the Kalista, and I believe... I was going to say the Alistar, but it seems like he's fighting the Kha'Zix. What? Why is he so strong? I didn't expect that. He was 1-1. Why did... Oh, yeah, he probably did so much damage because I was far enough away from my... I wanted to 1v1 him. Greed. The greed killed me, guys. I should have went after him in the bush. I was kind of thinking, oh, but then he used his ultimate, so it probably would have mattered. I probably should have ulted him from a bit farther away, or thrown in my E, perhaps. That's something you gotta think about. If I got close enough, maybe before he ulted and threw my E in and snared him, that might have been good. Or if I snared maybe at my feet, so when he jumped in on me, he would get snared, and when I flashed out, he wouldn't have been able to chase me. There are multiple things I could have done a bit better. And now I'm going to actually go for the BF sword, because like I said in many other videos, it's good enough to kind of just go ahead and get that. Get the, whatever, the active effect, and it only gets stronger when you build the second part of it, but at this point, like, it's not such a big deal not to have the full thing. And going on to another item like the BF sword, which will only like give you flat stats and give you a lot of damage, and going for the Infinity Edge, that's going to be a really strong thing for me to get. So I feel like that's a good choice. Though we got to focus now. Right now, Xin Sao is big on the lead. He has 3 deaths, but you know, he also... Okay, looks like Kha'Zix is going after our friend here, and he went invisible. What? That didn't kill him, and oh gosh, I'm probably dead here. Yep, they all came from behind. I almost got the Kazakhs. So hopefully, that helps my team a bit. That I put the Kazakhs out of business, that he won't be able to fight now. So hopefully, my team can kind of clean up a bit. Oh, come on. Mauser got a little too close. I was kind of hoping he could get off a Q and silence the Kauthis, but that didn't seem to happen, and it seems like now we're trading pretty poorly now. That was a pretty poor fight, in my opinion. Sadly, I couldn't do you guys proud. I was just hoping maybe to take him out. I think he was, I don't know where he went to, because he just kind of disappeared, and I was hoping to get off my W on him and take him down, but I couldn't do that, guys. And let's look at the Morgana. She's building support slash not support. I'm guessing she's getting some attack damage to help her get face of the mountain stacks. See, if you guys know, Kauthis is also a very immobile champion, so it's kind of nice to be able to go ahead and go. Did I hit him with that, like the edge of it? No, I don't think I did. Though if I did hit him, that would have been nice. That would have been a lot of damage, and that might have been enough to kill him. Come on. I'm hoping that for somehow, some way he hasn't backed yet. Or if he does, he has enough health. I was kind of hoping, boom or not. Just, Morgana is very critical. Boom or not. I guess she was expecting me to ult a lot sooner, but I didn't have my ult before then. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know what she wants from me, guys. I'm gonna throw my chompers in there, just in case there was someone in there. And I'm gonna throw down a ward sensor, a ward sniffer. And let's see if we can't go after the Shin Sao or Alistar. I'm gonna come in maybe from this side, because the Koski's coming from behind with the. He didn't jump into it. I was hoping he'd walk into it a bit, but whatever. We gotta remain positive, guys. We gotta remain positive. 100% and 20% positive. Let's see. Shinsao's pretty weak. We haven't seen Callista in a little bit, so let's hope we can kind of get a pick up on her, get some damage down. I'm taking turret now, so I'm gonna back off a bit. Oh, Kha'Zix is probably gonna go for us, so let's slow him down and hopefully our team take him out. So that's pretty good, although I'm pretty low, so if Kauthis does have his ultimate, I'm a little afraid. Gonna run towards my Morgana, hopefully get black shielded. Or better yet, she did face of the mountain, which TY. You see, I could have panicked and ran away from her. But you guys see, by doing what I did do, I was able to survive with a much bigger ease, because I knew that the Morgana could either black shield me or use some other ability that would give me some form of defense against his ultimate. So I'd say, at least in my opinion, that was the best option for me to do. And sometimes it's funny, because sometimes when you're a support or you're someone with a heal or some kind of shield, you'll be running at your teammate to give them a shield, and they'll run away from you, and you can't give them the shield, and they die, and they're like, well, it's too bad they died, but it's not like I could have done anything. They kind of screwed that up for themselves, right? But you gotta be really smart and think, okay, this person is here, she has a shield, she's close enough to shield me from all this damage that I'm gonna take, so I should probably get close enough for her to shield me. Okay, missed that. Come on, I was hoping to get close enough that I could get some damage off on her. Gonna throw out a few W's. I don't know, they're missing pretty badly. Well, not pretty badly, but I'm just kind of throwing them out willy-nilly, hoping that they'll get hit. Let's see, right now, Callista is actually 3-3. in our own opinion, we're not doing too bad, I don't think, but there's also the fact that, we're just getting a lot of assists. We're not really getting too many kills. Okay, yeah, they're dodging that pretty easily, and I think we're just kind of wasting a lot of mana in the end. So let's just try to get out a lot of damage. Oh wow, let's try to back off here. get some damage on the... he flashed out of there too. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna flash away, try not to take any damage. Kind of stay in the area of Morgana just in case Karthus has his ultimate again. I don't think he has it, should have it this soon, but you know, in case any unexpected damage comes out, we gotta be ready to protect us, or get some protection, right guys? Sadly, I didn't kill the Xin Sao and he flashed, so he got out of my range, so that canceled my auto attack, which would have surely killed him. Would have gotten my second kill. But you know what guys, we tried our best. And we didn't try hard enough, no? Okay, it seems like even though we're a little bit ahead, we're definitely in an area where it's not too great. Boom! Wow, it's thundering out there. That must have been some lightning. Dang. You guys hear that? Ah. Sky! Could you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to record. Is what I would say if, you know, if the Sky would listen. Sky, could you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to record a League of Legends video for all the 5 people who are gonna watch it. So yeah, I'm probably I'm very behind in farm if you think about it. Sadly, that's the case. I'm gonna try to draw the bramble bush out onto my explosive little traps. What? Don't reset. You gotta kind of move in close and kind of keep him constantly chasing you, while also letting him get off a few auto attacks, simply because if he doesn't get a few auto attacks, he's just gonna walk away. No matter what you say, he's just not gonna listen, he's just gonna walk away. So let's switch to some damage. What? Okay, good. Gonna get red buff. And wow, they actually pushed down tower. But you know, I feel like maybe, just maybe, we can convince her to dive us with our chompers in range. Okay, no, she's going straight for the tower, which is a pretty smart thing, instead of going for me. Okay, I just did that because I knew that you guys saw the Gnar was coming. I'm like, okay, even if I don't get it, maybe the Gnar will kill her, but apparently the Gnar didn't kill her either. Sadly enough, I was thinking that he'd have a good enough advantage on him. You know what I mean? I thought, oh, if I give off an ult or something, there's no way that the Kalista won't die, guys. Well, she didn't die, sadly enough. I mean, she did take out tower, though. And as you guys saw, there's a few little suggestions I can give in my life. One of them would be, like, if you looked at the Kalista... here's one thing that a lot of people tell you. If someone's trying to push down your turret, you should kill the minions, because then the turret will attack them directly. But I knew Kalista was strong enough to kind of ignore that kind of factor. And I knew that going for Kalista and getting her low enough would open up a kill for me, or at least if, you know, she pursued me a bit more. That would have opened up a kill for me. Like this, I could attack the minions all I want, but the tower is just getting chunked so badly that it doesn't matter what I could do. Where are you going, Kha'Zix? Where are you going? Let's see. Yeah, he flashed over. So we might be able to catch him if we put our heads together. But I feel like it's a little bit risky, so I am going to back off. I saw the Xin Sao nearby, and he's still pretty strong, though he's taken quite a few hits to his life expectancy. He's lost 5 years of his life. Let's see. I was hoping he'd walk into that or something. Okay. So right now, I'd say the worst part of this is probably that we have a little, Xin Sao problem. And I'm probably dead. Okay, Morgana's Black Shield is giving me the ability to not be knocked up or something, so that's pretty nice. Giving me the ability to survive. Sadly, we couldn't save Grox's life or Malzahar's. But, you know, she's actually a very good support, even though she can be a bit testy at times. And you guys see what I did there? I used my traps because I saw that, you know, she would have to move around them, and then I used my my W to slow her because I knew I used that to predict her movements, you know? So that's pretty nice. And Morgana, being the great support she is, she decided, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and let the Jinx get it. She, well, like I said, a bit testy, which is not totally unauthorized because she did put up a lot of really good. She's really good, and I don't think I'm near her level. I don't know. She's going on Jinx's body, and I think laughing. A little mean there, but you know, she's overall a pretty good League player. That's pretty nice. So I'm gonna say, you know, I have mixed feelings about this person, so I don't know how to say. I'm gonna go for Bloodthirster, a BT, as it is called, just simply because I want more straight damage and more lifesteal, because that's something that Jinx really scales well with, because lifesteal scales well with attack speed. And if you guys can tell, Jinx has a lot of attack speed simply because of Q, which is why I leveled up second, because now it increases my minigun's movement speed, I think, attack speed buff. So in my opinion, it's overall pretty well off. Okay, none of our teammates died there, which is good, but I'm a little afraid that if the enemies do go in on them, they can suffer a bit of a life expectancy shortenage. So I'm going to kind of stick around, be there for them if they do need me. Ah, I didn't get her, guys. But our team to get her in the end. I probably should have not stopped the ultimate, because that was probably where the mistake happened, because I put myself into a position where I wasn't doing damage and she was. Which was a bit problematic for me, I guess, in the end. But you know, you live and you learn, guys. Sometimes, even though you do have a good move, like my ultimate would have killed her, it would have done enough damage, but I have to kind of measure enough if I can survive long enough to get it off, you know what I mean? So Alistar's probably going to die. If Kali's come in, he might be able to kill somebody, but I don't know how worth his while it would be, because he'd probably die shortly afterwards. So let's see, what can I do? Okay, let's see. Kallista's becoming a threat, and Xin Zhao is still always going to be a threat because he has such a great amount of crowd control and damage, and he has some sort of survivability simply because he has so much crowd control. You can't really attack him straight on without getting knocked up, without getting, like, interrupted. So an auto attacker like Jinx will have a lot of trouble unless I can keep my distance, perhaps snare him with my E and such. So I'm going to say that's probably the best plan to go. Try to keep from a distance to do enough damage to him before we get into the fight. You know what I mean? Let's see. If any of them do get low enough, yeah, I don't know if I could contribute to this fight at all. But I'm going to come close enough to see if I can't do it. See if they maybe try to chase the Gragas. No, died, but he ended up getting a kill for it. Okay, no, that was a bit bad on her part. She was kind of trying to get in on that. She was thinking, oh, but she realized in the end that with the whole idea of the fact that I was gonna... Okay, that's good. Morgana got her slowed enough that we could take her out. Gonna slow the Alistar now. And that apparently allowed Morgana to get off the snare. Now, we just gotta farm these minions. So, basically, I didn't do anything significant there. It was pretty much my teammates. So I kind of just was there to do damage, I guess. Sometimes, like, ADCs were seen as just a supporting factor in a game, like, they were just damage. And sometimes that is kind of true, but you kind of gotta, like, see the potential in it. Like, you can trade and all, but it's hard for an ADC by himself or herself to just carry, simply because, for one, they are probably, unless they can kill someone really easily and really fast, or keep them out of melee range, they're usually going to have a lot of trouble surviving team fights, which is usually why, you know, you have to have a tank or a bruiser there in between to kind of keep them off of you. And as I said before, I'm not a particularly great ADC, so hopefully I can fit your guys' expectation. Gonna slow him down to keep him on the traps. Gonna activate my Q just to simply get off all that area effect damage in order to take out the opponents. And it's nice because actually our team's knows what they gotta do, go for dragon. Gonna give them a quick Q. I'd say the Kostas is coming in. If I can kind of just get... Oh no, that was a bad on my part. So I snared them both, and they were, lo and behold, were knocked out of my damage range. Dang it. Guys, you gotta... That hurt me so bad inside, guys. Did you see that? They were snared. They were snared and stunned and everything. So I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time to get off an ultimate. It'll be a lot of damage. It'll hit multiple targets. But then Gnar just knocks him into the wall. And my ult just goes right by them. Ah. That Gnar hurt me so bad. Just gonna laugh about it. I think it was Gnar. That's what I think it was. I'm not sure. It might have been someone else, because there's a few people with that kind of knock-up ability. Such as, you know, you think of the ultimate of Gragas. So, I mean, I think it was Gnar, and if it wasn't, guys, correct me. And I would be so sorry, because, like, dude, you guys saw that? That was, like, the perfect opportunity to get off an ult. And then it's like, oops, sorry, my bad. He just knocked them out of my ultimate. So that's a lack of synergy, I guess you might say. Some moves have incredible synergy. And some people, you can consider synergy with, like, there's several kinds of, like, ideas of synergy. Synergy within one's own kit. And I don't know, this guy didn't see me. But now he saw me. I guess we kind of just threaded the needle and passed him. And it seems like Karthus is dead. Come on, last hit. Oh, no, at least I did get a hit, which is pretty nice. You know, in terms of everything, you know, getting something out of that, even if it be an assist, it's just kind of nice. So, right now it seems like Alistar was in behind our wave. Dang it, guys. I couldn't do off enough damage. I think the Gnar didn't go fully in. It seems like he kind of got a little scared, which is understandable considering that was a bit of a risk there, and it wasn't a guaranteed walking risk. So it might have been something to better ignore, I guess you might say. But whatever, guys. We got a kill off it at least. I think we got a kill off of it for 2, I guess. No, it wasn't good it wasn't really good at all for our team, but you know, whatever. We tried our very, very hardest. And you know, that's all you guys can ask from me. Because I have never, nor do I claim to be good at League of Legends. I am simply just someone who plays it to have a bunch of fun, and sometimes, you know, having fun with it doesn't mean you always win. Like some people think it means. Some people are just like, oh, I thought you were... Like, some people think, oh, League of Legends is all about winning, and you can't have fun unless you win. Which is, to an extent, a possibility if you think about it. But, you know, it's not always the truest factor in a game. You can have fun without being just a winner. Malzahar tried his best to do damage to the turret, or at least try to get it down low enough. So, let's see. Okay, yeah, the thing is, what I mentioned before with Jinx, like, I think I'm gonna try to do a few tricks with my snare, try to corral the opponent into my zap, or use my zap like other way around, like try to corral them. Okay, so we did some damage here. Oh wow. He flash dodged it over the wall. That's sad, and now it seems like the Malzahar's probably dead. So, yeah, I'm not doing too great. I'm just getting assists all over the place, which isn't the greatest, especially for someone like Morgana, who, I mean, not Morgana, I was looking at Morgana, sorry, my bad. For Jinx, who kind of needs a lot of gold and a lot of damage, and as you guys have seen, like, Callista's a very mobile champion, while that's something Jinx lacks in quite a bit, so... Yeah, nothing will benefit from me for selling it now, so I'm going to wait till I can get either my next item, or if I'm a little bit short of my next item, to sell that item, since that pure damage is not just worth selling and just not getting anything after it. Though, I mean, it could work, I guess, to some extent, if we did have almost enough for the other dagger, if we were going to get another item, or if you were even going to buy something like health potions or wards. But you know, that's not what we were planning to do, so we're just going to keep it with us. Keep the dagger. I mean, the Doran's blade. Dagger is a completely different item. So, we have talked about a lot over these few days. I mean, few minutes. Really, it's been almost an hour, but let's call them a few minutes. I have bonded over with you guys, a lot of you. It seems they've got Baron. That's a sad factor because Baron is definitely a strong team fight objective. Okay, yep, that's good. So let me throw out my little doodads there, my chompers, my flaming chompers, in order to get off some damage. Though sadly, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Gonna have to jump out of here because they do have a great amount of damage. Come on. Let's see. I might be able to kill the Alistar. Gonna slow him down. Oh wait, Karthus is still alive. I was thinking that my team had it. I was thinking that they could have done something. Dang. Okay, nope, I didn't hit that. Gonna throw my chompers out there just in case they step on them. Alistar is actually taking quite a bit of damage, but he's a tank, so I'm not gonna take that as a chance to initiate. And they just tearing through our base. Sadly, I took a lot of damage early on in the fight, so I wasn't able to really stay back. I had to kind of run back, and Alistar was able to peel me off of them, sadly. So that was overall a pretty bad fight for us. Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to stop any of them, but we did catch Callista, though. That doesn't mean we'll be able to do much with her. She's running in a straight line, so that's kind of just full-on reason to try to take her out with a few auto attacks. Okay. Come on, 2 kills. Nope, the Grog has got 1, but whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and lifesteal off these minions a bit. And that was pretty good on our part. We did lose a turret, so we're gonna have to really do something in return. They do have 2 other people up. Oh, and for now we pretty much got rid of most of their Baron, but I'd say getting Dragon would probably be something really good for me and Malzahar to do. Maybe try to solo it. Stay till inhib spawn. Oh, there's a little Shin Sao. Let's see, this should probably hit him. That's good. And it seems like he's solo Dragon. So I'm gonna go bot lane. Gonna back in this bush and go bot lane and see if I can get this giant minion wave. I should be able to go ahead and get my next item actually, which is gonna be pretty nice. Yep, have enough for this, and I don't think I have enough for an elixir, sadly. Elixir of Wrath or Ruin. Ruin is more for, I guess, bonus damage to tower. The thing is, like, nearby minions, bonus damage to towers and gain movement speed. I'm gonna get this actually, because I feel like even though Wrath might be better in general, we want to get to pushing a bit. We want to kind of push towers a bit more since they did push us back quite a bit. So that would be a really good item to kind of get. And it doesn't give us bonus damage, but it gives us a little bit of bonus health, which might be surprisingly good on someone like Jinx, who has no mobility, so she needs a bit more survivability in other aspects of being an ADC, which might be, you know, being low enough to die instantly. Though I was hoping we'd get our dragon buff, our 5 dragon buff, which would have been the icing on the cake with this. That would have allowed us to push so well. But whatever, guys. That would have given us such good damage potential to push. Okay, so she flashed out Chompers. Let's see, yeah, take them out. And then I have to focus on... Okay, I'm not going to be able to really do much here if he takes me out. So I'm going to just focus on him. I wasn't going to be able to run away either, guys. That's something you got to, like, focus on as well. If I wasn't going to be able to run away, I kind of thought, okay, so what can I do? What can I do? And that came to me. I was just going to attack the Kha'Zix, do as much damage to him as I could possibly do. Which I think felt like... And the good thing is he stopped attacking me. I survived a little bit. I had a little bit of health. I guess he thought he would have killed me. And the thing is, with that, it just gave me such a bonus. Because I was able to get off some free auto attacks before dying. Which, with that extra damage, allowed me to just do enough. So, it's only, Karthus alive, and it seems like they're backing off, which is good, because Karthus can be a really hefty opponent, especially if you look now, he has 11-5. So let's take a look at the teams again. 11-9, 11-5, Callista, Karthus, Xin Sao, Kha'Zix, they're all very, very damaging and very lofty opponents to face. So we're gonna definitely have to do a bit more when fighting them. So let's see. I'm gonna sell this item and go for some pure damage. Pure damage is gonna be pretty nice. I'm gonna actually go ahead and see what can I get out of pickaxe. I'm gonna go ahead for this item next. It would be I want to get that so bad. I'm just gonna keep my gonna keep my blade for now. So let's see. Maybe Morgana can keep him still for a second. Come on. Aw, what? He's only used my ultimate. I was hoping to do that and get a lot of damage off on him. But whatever. Whatever. Okay, now this is something I'm a little bit afraid of. If he has his ultimate, we're probably dead. But it seems like he doesn't have his ultimate, and I'm gonna use the minions to get some lifesteal off of them, you know? All that nice jazz. So let's see. Right now, they're running back to the base. But like I said, let's see if I can't use my chompers to corral her. Aw, dang it, guys. Oh, I killed her somehow. Somehow I killed her. Somehow. And I died in the process. But whatever, guys. I feel like that was pretty bad in general because I don't know what happened there. I feel like I was just hitting the wrong buttons. I probably was anyways. I probably was just hitting all the wrong buttons that I didn't mean to hit because that was just weird. Or maybe I was lagging, guys. Because if you guys check, my FPS was a bit down. So maybe I was... Because I didn't want to run past her. I wanted to auto-attack her. And I just kept running past her. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Was that lag or something else entirely? And you see, I'm selling this even though I had almost enough of the longsword because I didn't have enough space for the longsword. I'm going to lose a little bit of lifesteal, but you guys see I already have 35%, so I don't really care about losing lifesteal at this point. And they're going to take out the Kha'Zix, so I feel like, even though I did die there, it opened up a team fight, because after going on me, killing me, they jumped onto another one of my teammates. I think it might have been the Malzahn, considering he's dead. But, you know, I feel like that was actually, in the end, actually fairly well on my part. Just kidding, it was fairly well on my team's part. I kind of just ran in there like an idiot and died instantly. But, you know, we tried our very, very best. And no one else can say we didn't. But whatever, guys. Hopefully you guys forgive that little mishap. And we can forget about it, move on. Because we're all friends here, right, guys? You don't want to let me live with that embarrassment for the rest of my life, right, guys? Right? I'm just kidding. And it seems like the thunder stopped, so maybe it hurt us down there. It's like, oh, you want me to stop? Sure. You know, take that out, because, what? It didn't hit him. Whatever. I'm just gonna kind of take this guy out for the extra vision near Baron. It seems like Baron's back up, which is good. Simply because they got Baron last time. And if we can get Baron and Dragon, oh, that would be immense, in my opinion. I'm gonna try to be unassuming. I'm gonna take out the minions, and then just walk away. And it seems like our minions are pushing base greatly enough that, you know, it doesn't matter that they're not gonna be able to really contest Dragon. So I was hoping to see how well I could fight against the Callista by fighting against her, but with that whole lag spike and everything, I feel like I wanted to see how well I could do against her, but I ended up not being able to do well at all. So I'm hoping maybe if we do fight her again, 1v1 somewhere, you know, maybe. Oh no, she flashed, which I guess, you know, I didn't think that was necessary. I didn't think we were gonna get her, but whatever. Okay, whatever. Go straight for the turret. But I might just go ahead and try to get off some damage on her. Almost got the Shin Sao, actually. Oh, I did get the Shin... I mean, am I lagging, like, royally or something? Because, I mean, I shouldn't be getting all these kills. I just think, you know... Gonna say... Why? What? Oh, wait. Was that... Wait. Yeah, I got a quadra kill. I almost got a penta, guys. I almost got my second penta in my entire life. GG. GG, well played, guys. Oh no, we ran out of time. GG, well played. They did play really well, so we gotta let them know that. So guys, you know the drill. We're going to go for our quick recap on what happened in this video and the strengths of playing ADC Jinx. Jinx is a very strong ADC simply because she has everything you want in ADC except mobility. She has that attack speed steroid. She has a long-ranged. Oh, she has long-range auto attacks if you need them. She's a dual wielder basically. She has no. That doesn't make sense. Dual wielder means you have to use 2 weapons, but she has 2 weapons, but she doesn't use them together. She can switch. It's similar to Jace and his hammer, where being ranged and melee is for Jace. This is more like for up close and really like pushing. Like she almost has a form for poke and a form for dueling with a lot of speed and precision with her attack speed steroid. But Jinx, as she doesn't have a lot of mobility, and the best way to use her is either to stop your opponents from having any mobility and keeping them off you with your chompers, or having an enemy teammate fulfill that role and keep them off you for them, such as the Morgana with her stun or her snare. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and remember to like, subscribe, and vote in the straw poll down below. And a quick reminder, tomorrow's video, or if I can't do a video tomorrow for some reason, and it will be the next video as soon as I can, I will be playing a mid-champion, so hopefully you guys are pumped for that. And I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.